Hey people, how you doing? The good doctor asked a question about social media having different platforms and it being quite labor intensive. My advice is definitely you need to create different platforms using social media. So not just only like for example Facebook, although it does have 1.7 billion users plus. It's a fantastic platform, but you also need to create other platforms like having a profile on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Reddit, Medium. It doesn't have to be YouTube. It doesn't have to be all of them. But the more you have, the better it is, I think. Because if one fails, at least you've got other platforms to fall back on. Plus, you need to look at building your brand, and it's quite positive to be able to build your brand from different mediums, and you can also get different lead generation and prospecting with clients and pick up customers from these various different platforms. So I think it's important to create different mediums. Now, for example, earlier today I put up a video on one of my platforms, and within maybe 5 hours or something, I had over 600 views, maybe over 30 likes, a few comments. Now, on the grand scale of things, it's not huge, but imagine if you were grinding daily and you were producing content like this every day, and you had hundreds of views, and eventually you'd probably have over 1,000 every day. That's going to add up, isn't it? And imagine if you had multiple platforms. Now that would be really helpful for your brand, and it'd also be helpful if you could include links maybe sometimes going back to article or blog posts, which will help traffic flow towards your website, and it's going to help your website or your landing page rank better, for example on Google, because more people are seeing it, more people are going on there, and it's going to be more favorable on Google, or more likely to be favorable. So this is a really good positive method in terms of building a brand, raising awareness about your product or service, and also allowing you to basically begin the journey of trying to dominate in your space. So you could have one piece of content, it could be a video or an image or with some copy. You could put that on Facebook. You could also reuse that actual piece of content across the other platforms like Instagram and other mediums as well. Yes, eventually you will work out what kind of content works better on different platforms. And on different platforms, you might have different audiences, so it may require you to maybe move or change your content as you go along. But the more you test and the more you trial, that's how you're actually going to find out about what works. And the more engagement you're getting, then you're understanding that, yeah, this particular piece of content works well on this particular platform. Bearing in mind, most of these social media platforms are actually free to sign up, so it's not costing you anything directly. Yes, you can simultaneously run ads on, for example, Facebook, and do organic social media marketing to basically pick up more clients, get more eyeballs on your content, on your products, on your services, start building the rapport with your customers, build trust, respect, and relationships, and really build an avenue for yourself to become well known within your market space, because there's going to be many competitors out there, other organizations, companies that might be doing similar services or might be selling similar products as yourself. They might have been around for longer, so they might have better rapport with their clientele, higher rankings on search engines. So you're going to have to eventually try to do something, or try to really produce daily and constant content, so that you can actually build yourself up. It might not happen overnight, it might take a period of time, but the more you do it and the more regular you do it and the more constant you are, then the more likely you can eventually succeed.